Hi everybody, gonna do a little update on my 20-gallon Firemouth Cichlid tank. I added some new plants. These guys here, I forget the names of them. One in the back, one right there. These are all the old ones. I have two different types of substrate. Both of them are for planted. One's Seachem, one's Altum. Running two filters on this tank. Both aqua clears, a 50 and a 70. Each one has the foam, the coarse foam block that came with them as a mechanical, and I'm sure it carries a little beneficial bacteria, but for biological media I have ceramic rings and some Seachem matrix, both in filter bags. So this tank is ridiculously filtered. The water turnover is probably close to 10 times per hour, which is adequate, we'll say. Today's additions was the driftwood. Picked that up at Benson's Fish Room. Place is awesome. It's over in Ballston Spa in New York. Benson's is a all-purpose pet store. They carry all things pets. This particular one over in Ballston Spa has nothing but fish stuff. Awesome place. So I picked up 3 big chunks of, well, not big, but picked up 3 chunks of driftwood, 2 in this tank. The third is in the 90. That'll be for another day. So it looks good. It doesn't seem to be leaking too many tannins into the water yet. It's been in here for about 5-6 hours. The Firemouths seem to love it. Keep the tank at about 78. I mentioned this in a previous video. Use pre-filters on the intakes of all my filters, with the exception of my FX6 on my 90, only because I haven't found a block of foam big enough to fit over the grate. So on my Aqua Clear 50, I keep the intake about midway up the tank. And on the Aqua Clear 70, I keep it way down at the bottom. Didn't really do it on purpose, it just kind of turned out that way. I sealed up the joints between the pipes with some electrical tape to seal it up a little tighter. That way when I'm doing water changes I can drain it down without running the filter dry. These filters are great filters, but being that the pump is outside of the filter itself, once they run dry it's kind of a pain to get them to prime up again. So I try to avoid it by doing that. So overall, absolutely thrilled with this tank. It's one of my favorites. It's my only tank that's planted at the moment, and we'll see how this goes, and maybe I'll consider doing some plants in the other tanks. But for now, this is the only one that's planted. The Firemouths do have a tendency to dig them up sometimes. They're pretty well rooted. It's usually not a problem. If I stick my hand in there and really spook them, they can dig some up, but it's no big deal. Just reach my hand in and push them back down. So there it is, my 20-gallon Firemouth Cichlid. It's the only thing that's in this tank is Firemouths. Planted, added the driftwood today. Thrilled. Okay, thanks.